Hello, Divine Sunshiners. I said today I was going to come in. I said the other day, but it didn't happen. I was going to, where's my phone to do, so it don't disturb us on the notifications. Come on. Do not disturb. Okay. So I don't get any kind of disturbance, and it stops me from doing this thing. So today I'm going to do a divine masculine channeling for today to kind of see where the energies are. I've been looking at all the other energies things. I'm doing my thing for my crackle bear. My crackle bear feather, dressing the area, inviting for the angels to come with that. Okay. And so let's kind of just tap on it in and see. What is with the divine masculine? I'm asking questions. What is clear? What's going on with you now, divine masculine? But you got two different things here, so let's see. Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. Okay, this came in reverse, which is full of air, which is time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Okay, so this, since this came in reverse, right now you're the divine masculine. You're saying that there is no, the divine masculine saying there's no time for rest. The vacation time is over with, because it already said with this card there's time to buckle down and get things done. And it says allow more time before making a decision. It says no time, the present time is now. Meditation may provide answers. I think he's saying that he's pretty much meditated enough, the divine masculine has, but I'm going to get a clarifier for that. Can you clarify, clear for me, the Knight of Earth? And a Four of Air in reverse. Okay. It's called a story. All right. Okay. So, okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. So right now with the divine masculine, a change in the wind is occurring. And the change of the wind is the one that has caused for this to occur. Why he's came to the part that he said, I got a time, it's time for me to buckle down and get things going. You know, it's almost like that Santa Ana winds that comes around, and it comes around, and when it blows, it's very powerful, and it changes direction, and it changes whatever way you were blowing before, and it throws you into the whole different new direction. I'm seeing that with this, it's coming from an unlikely source, and the way it's moving in transportation, movement from one place to another, is really like something unexpected. It's like really something like out, like a curveball, something out of left field that you like, is that what stirred the divine masculine to get to moving? Wow. Okay, well, you know, you almost at the point to say, well, God bless, I really don't care which kind of way, like what's the name? Oh God, well, I don't care how you get here. Oh, leader Idems. I don't care how you get it. Just get here if you can. That's the way the divine and feminine is saying. I don't care whatever struck you. Thank you, Jesus, that it put a fire underneath you. Now, why at this time that the divine masculine is saying it's no time to rest? He's got to make a decision, and he's meditated, and it has helped to provide some answers. So let's look at this. What is clarified by the cards? Observer. I want to say that he has been observing some things, but more so than an observer, he's been actively participating in being in there. Okay, help me out, angels. Be here with me. Isaiah, Charity, Archangel Michael, Raphael. Okay. Thank you. That's really saying he's doing more of observing. This illusion and this illusion that's been going on about his intuitiveness, of his awareness, has brought forth something new to make him see things in a different light. They're saying, you know what, I really truly want to cross and go the distance, and I want to cross the finish line, because it looks like a lot of movement, stars are aligning and kind of coming together. And stars also represent hope, they said. Okay, so this fork in the road kind of thing is in reverse. So he's gotten to the point of saying, you know what, this fork in the road thing is like he's came to an actual decision as far as where he wants to go. And this is due to the chaos and the conflict that's going on, okay, currently. Some things is falling apart. Some imaginary things, some things that he kind of patched up together to make it as a means to get him from where he is to where he wanted to go, is really coming apart. Let me get a clarifier for that. What do you mean by it? Can you tell me what that energy is? Clear. What do you mean by the chaos? What things did you cook up? Oh God, that's a lot. I'm finding a little bit better than that. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. You can reach me by trailway. I can even feel it. You can reach me by helmet. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. I don't care. I want you to be here. Yeah, when she say that part there, she needs you right in here. Okay. Right now, the chaos and conflict and things are falling apart is because of a broken heart. We could guesstimate some of the broken heart about this karmic situation or wherever it is, at the point that it's a broken heart. Let's get a little bit more clarified on that one. Who is this broken heart about? Hey, I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. All right, so some things in the past, I'm sorry, I had to sing it out my heart, because either you'll keep on playing like things say, okay, we're on loop, so I had to just get it out. So healers of the past, of the ages, which is, to me always is saying he's got some things, some broken heart that he's trying to heal, some past issues. It's got angels of balance. So whoever this is that he's talking about, this person that maybe had been viewed as an angel of balance once upon a time, he's saying that this person is not creating the balance in his life. So it's a lot of chaos, a lot of brokenheartedness about where he thought it was going to go. He's trying to heal. He really wants to heal some things in the past, become more Christ-like. And also some of this stemming from this angel that is not balancing out things in his life like he thought it would. This also came out with indecision, which is causing him to, some of this chaos, he's still conflicted with this indecision. Although he said he knows, well, that's anybody. You know, sometimes you do know exactly where you need to go. But at the same time, you got this indecisionness about, okay, you know, like if I go, what's going to happen? You know, this people on the job might write me a bad or record, might put something on my fired, that if I try to go to another job and they might say something bad about me, or they might not want to let me go on this job, or if I divorce or I leave this person, it's going to get real nasty. They're going to try to take all my money, yada, yada, yada. So, but you like, at the same time, like, this ain't worth me and my peace of mind being here, so it's really best for me to leave. I know what I got to do. That's what I'm saying. That he's like, I know what I have to do, but at the same time, I still got this indecision, because that's anything you talk about, something new, the unknowns, the unknown variables, and so then that makes you kind of feel like, oh my God, he just really doesn't know. That's where the indecisiveness and the chaos and the conflict comes in. The chaos is wherever this person who is the angel of balance, it ain't really no angel of balance. And the conflict is going on with these things of the past that he's trying to heal. That could be karmically contract, that he's trying to really heal that thing that hurt or whatever that's been handling from healing from even, I'll say, ancestry through the bloodlines, getting that together. He's trying to heal something from some past lives, some past relationships, even in this life. And so it's a lot of things going on. But at the same time, he still knows here why he says no time to rest, because time is ticking, it's time to go. Emotionally, he has checked out. Okay, wherever it is he in, emotionally he has checked out. This person Elvis has left the building. Okay, the emotions that went off and went someplace else. The only thing that's left into whatever this situation that he's in right now is the analytical, the mind. Because you see this indecision, all this other stuff, it's like he's like saying it's just emotions. Just really trying to deal with that. I see a 4 and a 5, so he's trying to get grounded with the change together, 45 together. That makes the number 9, which come into a ending of a cycle. Okay, so that's what I pick up from that. Okay, let's see about currently in where he is in his heart space about this karmic situation. Okay, I need clarifiers on that. What you talking about? Like, what you talking about, Willis? It don't make no dang sense. Clear. I need clarifiers for that. Clarifiers for that. Divine masculine. I'm sorry, I did eat, and it's a little kind of sluggy for you to get. I got you. I won't do too much that again, but this is the only time I could come down here. Okay. All right, so now, here we go. This is all of them. So right now, I'll take this because this is where it came from first. So when this situation involves marriage. Now with this, what you're saying here, I'm getting a fork of the road, which means it could go two ways. The situation that we talk about, this common situation, could involve marriage, okay? This could be involved in marriage, whatever this situation is, divine masculine is. He was hoping this will give him a leg up. This also, now with him feeling all these feelings too, he's thinking about wedding with someone else. He's thinking about a serious commitment with the divine feminine. And he's hoping that right now from this situation that's going on, that he can be able to get a leg up. I see stars. So right now with this, he feels hopeful. Okay. That's that one. And I see a 3 and a 4, which is Trinity. So things got to align, and he's got to get grounded so he can bring on this spiritual completion, which is a 7. Next thing we have here is he's trying to stay optimistic about his love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. He's saying right now, he's trying to stay optimistic. When I see this feminine in this card, this reminds me of the divine feminine. There's a lot of stories that's in here. The divine feminine, he sees that she has a lot of things that she has to offer the world, and she has a lot of things she has to offer to him. He even sees other levels, her loving up, it bringing him higher, bringing him into more knowledgeability about some things. I see some greenery, some more heart chakra information things going on. However, we got the breathe card in reverse. However, right now, currently where he is, he cannot breathe, okay? It's not like a breath of fresh air. He doesn't feel freedom about this. However, he knows with this divine feminine, she is like a breath of fresh air, and she does breathe freedom, which allows him to breathe easy about things. But right now, again, he's telling me this has got so many layers to it, it ain't even funny. Tell him to, he's like with these cards, it's so many layers to this. Okay, so that's what's going on. So this is twofold with that one, just like this one. With this one, we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart. So right now, he does not feel safe for him to love. That's what's going on with him. He wants, this is due to why he's having this feeling, because right now, he's saying, you know what, I want a new life. I want a new beginning. This card is a new beginning because I see an eggshell behind there. I see even a mag. So in some ways with this, he's saying he's putting some things of illusion, the lies he's been telling himself emotionally about it. His emotions have really got to the point that they've been waking up about the whole situation. He is still continuously putting the divine feminine on a pedestal, okay? He's making her, you know, he's seeing her in a higher light. Like maybe he might be able to even see her doing her thing and say, ooh, look at her. She on her hustle. She on her grind. She's doing her thing. And he's emotionally, he's waking up to these things that, you know what, where I'm at with all this that's going on right here, currently, these events that I asked, you know, the emotions is really waking up. And so he's been doing a lot, and I said that in the other reading that I said on this past Friday, that he's doing a lot of imagining. He's really imagining himself with the divine feminine. He's really imagining himself doing a lot of daydreaming about the life or the new life that he wants to have, even as if out of this karmic situation. If it's with a job, person, place, a thing, maybe moving someplace else, maybe live with his family, his relatives. He don't like that. And he's really saying, ooh, I'm just dreaming about me having my own condo, live by myself. I ain't got to answer nobody, share no washroom with nobody. You know, this is also adding on to my karmic. And so, you know, that is something that this illusion. So he's really messing with his, dealing with his intuitiveness, his awareness, and he's bringing this into fruition, but doing a lot of practicing, which is good, opening up that third eye, you know, doing the imagination, seeing things, seeing his future. So he's really stretching himself, because that in that dream space is where he feels safe. It's saying, they bring to me also say in dreams they've been bringing a lot of information to you, divine masculine, in dreams as well. So they said, you know, and so pay attention to those dreams, because they say in the dreams we have codings and ways to kind of help you know how you can get to this new life. It's got some things to help you heal through the ages, help this healing, this broken heart that you have here, to help you with this indecisiveness that you have, and then helping you to really truly hone in to the angel of balance within you, so it can start drawing into you things that are more harmonious situations to appear on the outside, starting within, and so within, so without. Okay, so that's what's going on with that. That's what the karmic situation, that's what I asked. As far as you, divine masculine, what are your feelings for the divine feminine? Clear. Okay. Okay, I did it clarify with this. Kissing you is hard to do. I mean, Tony. It's all because of you. Is all I ask of you. So he's asking all that. I'm gonna have to almost play that. I think my phone is charging. Okay, so all I ask of you. So Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, this is how he feels about the situation with the divine feminine. Oh, a second, I'm trying to find this phone too. Oh, I mean, find this number. Okay, all right. Hold on one second. I'm getting like other readers. I ain't gonna name them because you get upset when you talk about it. Okay, she's still working there. Okay, anyway, I think it's all I ask. Come on. Do they got that? Yeah, yes, that's all I ask of you. Okay, let's see what that's about. Because you know it's always something. It got to be reason for everything. Give me all the loving and I'll do all the loving. All right, all I asked. Okay, all right. Okay, so it seems like to me and the mood that he is when it comes to because I was asking about the divine feminine and that came in. He's saying that, you know, all he asks of you is that, you know, you just tell him what you want him to do. And he's going to do it for you. Go, you know, even places that you even think he wouldn't go. He said, yeah, even there, I want to kiss you right there. Just right there. Okay. Anyway, nice message for to come in through the heart about that. So trust him. He says right now he's saying when it comes to the divine feminine that this situation is calling for you to have faith. Also, oh, I'm bleeding. Oh my God, what the heck? Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay. Treasure Island. So it's some things right now that's left undiscovered. But when it comes to the divine feminine, he still wants to have for you just to trust where it's going. Because some things have not been revealed yet. Okay. Like, duh. Okay, but we going to find now, see if we can tap into. Okay, divine masculine, you're talking in code. Can you tell me clear what some of those things are? About woman holding the coin. So what I'm thinking, this might be the situation, the karmic situation, because every time when I look at this, it looks like she looked kind of a little smug, like, you know, like, yes, I have the coin. So somebody's holding the coins. Somebody holding the finances in this. Okay, what else can you tell me a little bit more about that? But it's got a strategy. Okay. Also, it said it could be emotional. He keeps on repeating over again. I'm hearing Emmy saying that emotionally, something about these finances is really trying to get a handle on it. So if there's some of you all, and I say I really see this as a phenomenon, you know, when Spirit leads me how to tackle that about these finances, we got to find a way with that, because this is something that's running rampant across many of the twin flame community, or the ascension flames community, or whichever way you want to put it, on the journey that this not having money is part of it. Me myself is pretty kind of not happy about that, hearing that, because with this we supposed to have prosperity is our birthright. So right now he's saying, back onto this, emotionally he's trying to get a handle on some emotions I'm seeing here, because purple is power. So he's trying to get that with the power. This black cat symbolizes something that's like the feminine, the agility, the flexibility, the ability to, when I look at it, means to land on your feet. When it comes to finances, that's an issue with it. I want to say the story is, again, somebody else is holding the purse strings, got the money, could be in this karmic situation, could be a person, place, a thing. He's emotionally trying to get a handle of it. Himself, he's in the mode right now, some things left not discovered, but you just got to trust what's going on, he's saying, because he's strategizing something. So some things is not the way it seems on the surface, because right now, whatever he is, he's strategizing so he can have victory. He's going to have victory in this quest. You know, I don't know, I think of like the quest for fire, when it's talking about how the Olympics came about and stuff like that. So this is what I'm seeing. You know, it's like ancient times, really being able to, I don't know why in some ways I'm thinking like this olive branch, going back to nature, back to square one. Yeah, just to the bare, the nature of things, of what brought this on. What brought him on to be in this type of situation? I know you said that. You see, no, it ain't that kind, but that's what I'm picking up. So he's got to get it rooted into that. Now, you know, when I'm seeing this and I'm picking up and it keeps on saying, I'm seeing a lot of fall colors. And I want to really almost say it could be fall. But if I go by also, I'm getting another thing. This is gold. Now, in my church's belief, each month has a color, in which each color it represents. So, like we now in April. April is yellow, which means wisdom. When I look at this gold, this victory is a good possibility. This victory can occur in July, because in July. Stop. Okay, we're doing a blend here. So this issue that's happening with this woman, with this purple on and this power, which is true, everything I said was right, but I'm trying to see if there's possibility. I'm trying to get these months a little bit better, because a lot of people like what month this gonna happen, when he gonna come back, and yada yada yada. This is gonna start in May, because May is the month of purple, which is power, which a 4 and a 2 equals a 6, which would be yes. Okay, that one. 2 and an 8 is a 10. Okay, so let me go back to that. Okay, but I'm not going to strike it from the record. October, because I said at first I was about to say this is fall, because this reminds me of fall because of the colors. Okay, so victory definitely between in October, this will happen. However, I want to say that the knowing, just like a runner, when it knows it's about to win the race and kind of you getting close on that last lap is about to be taken in July. And the crossing of the finish line of this issue should be in October. I know you say, oh my God, I can't damn wait that damn long. But this is what I'm picking up. Because you got a 2 and an 8, which is 10, which it means in October. Somewhere in the fall, it should be. Okay, you could say nice. It's going to be a slow decline. It's going to be a slow decline. And whatever's in this karmic situation starts losing power. But definitely, it should be across the finish line for some of these divine masculines. You're going to divine masculine. In October, it should be, it's victory. It's over. The race is over with. Okay? So we're starting in July. Start building your momentum and getting your power. Especially what you all saying, the indecision. And I'm kind of not too sure which way I'm going to go. I got an in-between path. And I can't really tell which way I'm going, left or right. And that stuff. So whatever's going on should become to a victory then. Okay? All right. Let me get some clarifiers on that one. Clear. Can you clarify a little bit more on that? Okay, the victory, because the journey emotionally is going to lead you to the light and eventually to the path that you must go. Okay. Anything else you want to kind of tell me? Okay. And it's going to open up the door to spirit. I'll show you the cards. I don't want you to be saying, she didn't make enough stuff. Going to open up the door of spirit. Now, if you watch my other meditation about, I say door to opening spirit, being able to walk right on in. Okay, this is feeling pretty good. Okay. I did that. Is there any, so what life changes? Clear. Whoa. Are you going through right now? Okay, this could go two ways. Now, that's funny. It shift over to this side, which is the feminine side. Like it was like, to me, Spirit's like, that's your card, and that's his card. Okay, it can be, and I can see how I can flip-flop on here. A lot of this purple going on. I would say really, 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 really. This divine masculine, while you're going through this stuff, wear you some purple. Get you, surround you around some purple. Get you some purple or something. Purple gonna be your, it's gonna be your, which is royalty for anyway. A lot of things, spiritual, culturals believe purple is of royalty and it's a color of good luck. Definitely when you're doing it, especially if you're doing this thing, if you're really making this decision or you're making this step towards with this karmic situation and you saying, you know what, it's come to this finality, especially in May, you know, get you some purple, you know, purple shirt, purple something, keychain, something in your hand that, you know, when you see it, it's just like, okay, it's a trigger, like, okay, I'm in my power, I'm in my power, I'm in my power right now. You know, definitely we're going to call this is purple rain, R-E-I-G-N. With this one, to help me to remember that. Prince kind of remind me on that one. So we talking about this. This is purple rain. We starting the purple rain right now. So you're healing things for things that's got to change in your life right now. Oh, he's gorgeous. Did you see this purple, this butterfly? So right now you're transforming here. You're healing from the past. So from you healing from this past, you probably really are getting in touch with the things that you need to change. Seeing some things clear that you didn't like. Can you clarify for me with this, with the divine? What kind of divine things have been coming into play to kind of help you come to this knowing that the things in your life got to change, which is healing of the past. Look like I seen that. I knocked it down. Excuse me. I'm just for that. Okay, well, you force your way out. I felt like somebody just take the dang cards out my daggone hand to say, this is what we want to show. So, healing. So, divine, in your divinity and coming into who you are right now, and your as a divine, you've really started to heal the things from the past, and it's helped to make you a god of action. It helps you to be a person that's really trying to find your true joy, your true bliss in things. You know, you're really starting to see how this is lit. To me, I call it divine end times. The colors are the same. That to me represents that's divine. That's not a karmic situation right there. These are two of the same, made of the same cloth, same material, same essence, same energies. Just like you know, Adam, Eve, or whatever that you're saying there. So this right here is, and they kind of dress the theme alike and everything. And so the joy, being with your divine, or whoever it is that you say is your divine counterpart, soulmate, or whatever, with this to be divine. Feminine right here, this is the one right here, okay? So you want to find joy, so you're healing from that, so you can really, to me, get to the point that you really enjoy times like this. You know, sometimes divine masculine, you know, you probably have been at the point that you have not. When I get my divine masculine self, I can feel that sometimes I have problems with really enjoying the moment, you know, really taking it in, all in, and saying, oh my God, this is happy times, you know, and sustaining the joy. Not just being alone, being in it, but sustaining the joy as well, you know. That's pretty going from the sacral. That's fun. They have all those. So you're dealing with here, it seems like the sacral chakra, the solar plex, the heart, and the blue up here with communications. So that's funny that all those colors would be in this, and this really becoming and helping you to come into the light. Right here into the crown chakra with that. So these are all the areas that you have to deal with in order to be able to find the joy, you know, your intimacy, standing in your power, your love, how you communicate, all those things. So you have to heal from those things and transform from those things to be able to do that. And then you have to deal with your karma. That's why you have to heal for the past. So again, I came up earlier, I talked about that. Maybe again through the bloodlines, maybe again from past lives, things that you have done to even relationships, even in this life, in the past, that you have to kind of heal from. So those are the things. Self-employment, that's funny that it looked like the divine feminine come out, because I know I had seen this in somebody else's reading. It was talking about the divine feminines is really trying to work on self-employment, really trying to work on getting a job that she's really pretty much interested in, and something that might lead to as finances might lead into them doing self-employment. So you got to get your finances together. Again, this is why I think this flew out. It helps me to know how can us as divine feminines help out the divine masculine while he's going through this stuff. Self-employment also can mean also just finding things to keep you busy at work. What things are you doing to help you to get on your mission and your purpose? I see the word purpose popping off. And when you're doing that and you self at work with that, not into what the divine masculine is doing, you too are helping him out on the other end. Because I know the divine feminist is watching this. This is really to help them know what's going on. Like, tune in, you know, I'm just trying to see what's happening behind the scenes with the divine masculine, what's going on with this. So this is kind of twofold. So I know, as I say, there's some cross watches looking at this. And so this is this, you know. And then sometimes, you know, it came to me too, say divine feminines, if you're feeling yourself in your divine masculine power, and you can feel it when you're shifting into them, say, oh my God, I kind of feel it like that. Wear purple, as you know, just like we doing, like this is like a game, like a tournament, you know, like say purple rain. So we saying the divine masculine rain. So whenever you feel that part time, and you can feel your counterpart, like say here a little low in energy, wear something purple to say, listen here, baby, I'm rooting for you, you know, even if you're with them and they're not you in the soul. I didn't talk to y'all about this, and I feel like I gotta talk to you again, even if you're with them or not, they're part of you. You know, that's just like a child even when they off and you didn't have them and they doing X, Y, and Z wrong, that's still your baby. And you still gonna do whatever you can to support your baby, even though they doing wrong. Okay, so it don't matter if they doing wrong. That's still your baby. You know, they came from you. This one, then you didn't birth him, but energetically he is part of you. And you have to keep on talking to yourself like that, because I have to do that a lot of times. You don't know how I won't disown him sometimes. But then I have to remind myself, okay, this part of you, and I have to count to 10. And I have to stop my conversations with him sometimes, and then I say, okay, calm down. Let's get down. Let the dust settle. Say, yeah. And let's really look at this for what it is, okay? And let's find a way that we can come back to center, which is looking at it from love. It's hard. I'm not going to sit up here and lie, you know, because like I said, he's with that karmic situation. He's with the learning, growing, seeing probably what's going on with this, the saying whatever it is that's helping him to make the decision, to make him evolve and become the true divine masculine that the universe has set forth to know him to be, or his higher self. So again, when you feel that and then say, okay, I can feel it, you know, we ain't together, but he doing something, just so that energy, because remember again, we still by a cord, we're still tethered together. Just like this phone I got here, trying to get power source here, I could disconnect it and stuff, but I'm still hooked to Wi-Fi. It don't matter. You know, I'm still sourced to it. Same thing with that. You still are hooked up and tethered to each other. So it might as well to say, okay, it's a win-win for both of us. If I'm winning, you winning. So I might as well, whatever it is that you deal with yourself and that I didn't like, still energetically, I'm sending it over like the infinity sign to go on ahead and do my part. I'm going to wear purple. I'm going to wear purple. Just say for the divine masculine. Even if I say I ain't doing it for you, I'm doing it for the divine masculine within me, because we all house with both of them. So when my analytical side seeming a little kind of shaky and wavery about things that's going on, I'm going to wear purple. That stands for purple rain. The purple reigns. The divine masculine reigns. Okay? REIGEN. Not rain like do. I mean, okay, wish you any sorrow. I don't wish you cause you any pain. Hey. Okay, but we ain't doing that. Why you say you laughing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain? No, we ain't talking about the rain. Unless the rain, like they said, is bringing on flowers and blossoming us. Maybe so the purple rain is, so he can open up and become the divine masculine that he's supposed to be. So yes, on that, work on yourself, divine feminine, because it fell on the feminine side, and I felt like the spirit throwed it over there on purpose. And divine masculine here, these are the things you have to work on. You're working on, and your life changes, bringing on, which is healing for self. Now, some of this could be also for the divine feminine. You might even find yourself actually leaving your career is a way, because that's some kind of way of you being in a karmic situation. You got to remember, it's balance. So if he in this karmic situation, well, let's say with the person, you in this karmic situation, this job that you don't want to be, how are you going to be able to balance so he can understand, release that, if you're not releasing what you got on your end? So self-employment might be a way in order for you to say, okay, let me show in the universe that I'm releasing this karmic situation with this job that I really don't want to be a part of anymore. And that will help him to understand, okay, let me release this karmic situation with this relationship that I don't want to be anymore. And so now we have balance, just like the Libra moon is bringing in the harmonizing. You do it, I do it, and we tip and we even the scales that way. That's one thing that it came to me. So it might be way out there, but that came to me. Okay, so now in the future, well, I got some perfume. In the future, I can smell on my finger. Okay, in the future, where do you see clear things going for, okay, what do you think? See these going. That's a lot of cards. And that's a lot of reading. Wow. 5 of water, 6 of earth, 9 of earth, 5 of earth, 9 of water. So you got a lot of emotion things and a lot of material things going on. Emotion and things. Okay. Let me see if I can just hit the highlights very quickly. Okay. But let's start with the water. 5, 6, 9, 5, 9. Hip. Stop. Okay. Divine masculines. And I seen on somebody else's channel, and I'm going to adopt that. Divine masculines. You'll pay attention to these numbers when they appear. 5, 6, 9, 5, 9. Your angel numbers are this. 5 and 9 appeared several times, and 5 and 9. And then you got 6. 5 is change. 6 is love. 9 is the ending of a cycle. 5 is change. 9 is ending of a cycle. Those are your angels. These are your coding numbers here. Okay, so let's go on to water. No fire at all. So you ain't got no action. That's interesting. And a lot of grounding in the earth. Okay, let's see what this is saying. Okay. 5 of water. Releasing grief, allowing sadness to rise and fall, forgiveness, the ebb and flow of emotions. Okay, so with this, what I'm saying is in the future, this is what's going to happen with you, Divine Masculine, especially if you're going in the direction that I see that you're going, which is letting go and going on towards the Divine Feminine. So right now, you're going to have to release and grieve over what the life you thought you was going to have with this person. So you're going to have a moment of grieving, you know, just like dying of what you thought was going to happen. It didn't happen. Once upon a time, you thought this karmic situation was going to be the best thing since sliced bread, and it didn't come out. So you got to go with the ebb and flow of things, especially with your feelings. So some days it says, feel the fullness of my emotions as they wash through me. The ebb and flow are a part of life, and I am present in my feelings today. So, yeah, it say you might have some resentment. You're going to have a lot of things that's going on with you. So in the future, you seen Divine Master, you saying, this is what I'm seeing is going to have to happen. I'm going to have to forgive some things. It's going to be an ebb and flow of them. Some sadness is going to rise. And I'm going to have to release the grief, okay? I'm going to 9 waters because it's right near. Then... okay, I'm going to read. He said, no, read it in the way I gave it to you because it was a sequence of things. So that's how it's going to go. So it started off with that. So we got some forgiveness. Okay, then we're going to go to the earth. 6 of earth. Okay, I'm going to respect the way you gave it to me. You said, read it the way the heck I gave it to you. You hard-headed as usual. Yeah, I am. Okay, 6 of earth. Unexpected resources and happy surprises, generosity. So even though you're going through this and you're grieving, so this, you got to release something to let something come in. So it's an unexpected resource that's going to happen. So it's something's going to come in that's going to help you with where you are. And it might be financially that's going on here. Happy surprises, unexpected, and generosity. So it says here, and it's funny, and that's what I was about to say. It seems like to me that the love is going to come back. So even when you're going through this, you know, like they say, if you love something and you set it free and it comes back to you, then it's meant to be. Okay, so that thing, it's got a circle going around this here, is pretty much coming back around that circle of love because you had to let go of that karmic situation in order to let this in. So, you know, you can't do that, have the karmic situation, and then have that. You can't have your cake and eat it too. I don't care how much you think it's going to happen. You want it to, and you do your best to kind of juggle both things. It's not going to fully come in, okay? the 9 of Earth. Your next thing is discipline, self-reliance, reliable resources, restraint, and self-control. The final stone placed in the foundation. So right now, this is going to come into, you're going to have this final thing, this final piece. And that's funny, the last reading I did, you was telling the divine feminine to get her foundation of love together, because, you know, don't be telling me about what things I got to do. Is your foundation right? And that's the same thing you're going to do. So I said, now I know I can rely on myself and spirit. And I use my resources wisely, solidifying the foundation of my security in my material world. Okay, and so you're going to get to the point that you're going to get financially some material things in place that has not been in place before. Because again, I'm going to say this, because this karmic situation has acted as a blockade for all these resources to come in. It looks like the universe is like, almost to me, it's like a stone in the middle of a river or a pond, I'm saying, that has been blocking the flow of a river. And as soon as you move this, not even stone, it's been a boulder, I can see it, and a boulder, and you move that boulder out the way, all that water comes rushing in, and it continues on with the flow of life. And that's the same thing that's going on here. 5 of Earth. Alternative forms of abundance, the illusion of lack, overlooked treasures. All is not as it seems, so this is a time to look again. A change in perception can bring into force the results I sought. I want to say at first, okay, I want to say at first, when this all goes down, money going to be a little kind of tight, okay? Because it depends on where you come from. If you're letting go of this karmic situation of a job, yeah, then you don't have no place to get your money or income. Are you letting go of a karmic situation with a person because you might have been married, living with that person? Okay, so now you did this. Now you might end up being homeless. Number 2, if you're getting a divorce, that's going to end up that some kind of money matters is going to be a concern there. And so it's going to be a little kind of tight. So you looking at the situation like it is, oh my God, woe was me. I ain't got no source of income. Oh, woe was me. She taking half my paycheck for this, paying this alimony and all this stuff, or whatever's going on. She got my house. How I'm going to pay for that and pay for me someplace to live. This is going to be hard. And so, you know, they're saying right now, look for alternatives in abundance, which means, you know what, even though this is all going on, and to me, the alternative would be with that. But at the same time, you say, you know what, thank God I got my health. Thank God I got my peace of mind, because I couldn't go another damn day in that situation, in that job, or in that marriage, or in that relationship, living that same roof underneath them conditions. I could do that. So that's abundance right there. That's a plus. Thank God I'm able to breathe right now. You know, I wasn't able to breathe before, so I'm thanking God for that. You know, there's so many things that, to me, alternative abundance. The saying, you know, maybe even if you have to go back home and live with your mom, and say, well, thank God my mom has a place that she could take me. At least I got a job. You know that things. So you don't have to look at a different way of what you could be thankful for. That's just like our minister said today, you know, praise him regardless. You're going to have to find some things to praise regardless, because the more you uplift your spirit in things, the better it'll be for you in this situation. And then number 9, right? Back to you, 9 of water. Dreams come true, wishes fulfilled, completion, enjoyment, contentment, achievement of desire. It is right to say no to what isn't right for me. So I'm gonna read this fully, because to me it seems like a whole kind of like a steps or a actual storyline that you're going through of emotions as you're coming through this thing. So right now at the end, you're at completion. So even though you're saying, Divine Master, it is right to say no to what is right for me. So I'm coming from a place that right now, where I was in this karmic situation, this place that I know that wasn't right for me, it's okay. I'm at the point that now I'm saying it's okay. I know it's okay for me to say no to that and not to continue. And it said, and now is my time to experience wishes fulfilled, The sweet harvest that came about from seeds I planted, I drink in the aroma of successful endeavors, take pride in my hard work and achievement, and savor the satisfaction of a job well done. I deserve to pause and acknowledge all I co-created, and I do it joyfully. So you're going to get divine masculine at this point where you're going to say, you know what? I learned how to say no. I planted the seeds all along while I was going through this journey with this karmic situation. I had to wait and ride out my karmic contract that I had, the whole cycle of it all. So now I can sit back with my wine glass or whatever and toast my own self to saying thank you to the hard work, because going through this was hard work. But at the end of it, I came out and transformed. I did a job well done. I was co-creator of what is going on now to create my joy. Co-creator to me is to be the other half of the divine partnership as well. So to me, coing means coexisting. Again, is bringing myself in alignment with my divine counterpart, my divine feminine, and I do it joyfully. So at the end of all this, you do this divine masculine, whoever this group of them I'm talking about, you will have victory, and you're going to be joyous with that. I'm going to ask a question, divine masculine. What do you want to the divine feminine? What is some advice that you can give the divine feminine that is waiting in this? I guess it would be the whispers of love. I was trying to see what's anything, but yeah, it would be clear. What is some advice you would like to give the divine feminine as she's waiting for this to go on? Okay. All right. He says, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. So right now, it's to me to be true to who you are. So, you know, if you're upset, you're hurt, or whatever like that, get in touch with your emotions and honor them. Don't push them down. Don't call them anything but they are. But just make sure that you practice integrity with your emotions and your feelings about what you're going on. Spiritual connection. The relationship has a connection that goes beyond the lifetimes. This lifetime. Again, to me, when I hear spiritual connection too, this twofold. He's saying also get connected with spirit. Sometimes when you're not able to see or kind of keep on going with the journey, or you get a little weary sometimes, and that's true. That's why you say embrace your emotions, because sometimes you say, I don't know, I can't keep on because I'm a little upset with it. He's saying get in touch with spirit, you know, connect back with spirit, get in touch with your heart, get in touch with your intuitiveness, which to me seems like a lot of telepathy. So you can practice telepathy as well with your divine with your divine masculine, so he can send you those thoughts, you know, kind of open yourself and, you know, be able to receive what kind of thoughts that he's trying to think to you. He said, remember again that this goes deeper than what's being on the surface level again, or being shown. Like now, we go way back before diapers and pacifiers, me and Mariah. So we go beyond that, you know. We go back to Egyptian times and pyramids, and before the earth was formed, and we were just pure energy walking around. That was us, okay? So he said, you know, keep those things in mind too. He says also some advice. He was saying, oh my God, the union card. Oh my God, when I see that he says the union of hearts, there is a connection of love that defies explanation. I say he also says, just keep in mind about union. Union is coming. Union is coming. The connection of love that defies explanation. Us coming together, you know, keep those things in mind. You know, we have a union of hearts. That's why I say a lot of times you can communicate through your heart. What does your heart say? Again, like I said, don't get into all the time the mind space. You know, my mind says, because your mind can steer you off wrong. Get into that heart space, okay? And then also the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this all about. And again, like I said, go to your heart. Your heart truly knows when it comes to this. This relationship is not something, especially when you talk about your essential partner, your divine twin flame, or your divine counterpart. This relationship cannot take place in your head. You've got to get to the point that you really trust your heart. I know it's hard. God knows I know. I would not be on here preaching something that I am not 100% saying, oh no, oh, you know, that is so wrong for you to be, you know, thinking, you think with your head, oh my God, how could you do that? That's just so shameful. No, I'm not one to judge and say all that stuff because it's hard. You have to kind of really get to yourself and say, pop, stop it. Again, what I say on my channel, it's not what the mind says, it's what the heart says. What does the heart say? And the heart will come out of the difference. Well, I don't feel he's telling a lie. I feel like really this time he is stranded. Or you know, that one. The mind says, he lying. He won't X, Y, and Z. He ain't where he say he's supposed to be up there messing with the karmic, yada, yada, and all that stuff. And you have to kind of sit yourself, settle down. And then sometimes the most guy say, okay, yeah, he is with the karmic, but it's the things he's got to do. He's got to settle and get that together. So, yada, yada, yada. It will not steer you right or wrong. It's not going to lie to you. It's going to tell you. And, you know, sometimes it's going to tell you some things that you want to hear. And sometimes it's going to tell you some things that you don't want to hear on that. Is there anything that you told, you gave us some advice. Is there anything that you want to specifically tell her? Clear. What do you want? You know, because even when I asked him, I said, is there anything else he wanted to tell me? What else do you want to tell the divine feminine, divine masculine right now? For those you all. Okay, 2 of them. Thank you. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Okay. Oh, and it's got little things. Little uncle, this little bunny rabbits and all that stuff. I want to say that he's saying in some ways, give your attention to those that cannot take care of themselves. Animals are truly nature, and they are pure, unconditional love. So we got the bunny, the deer, the squirrel. So now the squirrel is really hard at work. The bunny is really a sign of new beginnings in spring. I'm not familiarized with the deer. And you got the bluebirds, what those mean. Let me see if I can look that up real quick. Okay. What does, look, this thing slow as who knows that. Okay, hold on. I want another one. What does, what does, okay. Okay, so, interesting. So they said that bluebirds, okay, so you got 2 things that's interesting because he says do something for someone else. To me, the bluebirds here symbolize a temporary source of relief until the true happiness approaches you. So in some ways, the divine masculine is saying, you know, go ahead and do things for others. You know, go on your purpose and your mission. Concentrate on that because that's going to give you a temporary source of happiness until I come along, until the true happiness comes. You know, don't sit up there and just wait for it. You know, get happiness, like they say, until you can be with the one you with, love the one you with, you know. So that's what you got to do. And then they also say bluebirds are a sign of, to show you how special and beautiful and loved you really are. So that's why they were saying they got bluebirds in there. So, you know, this is going to help you to remind you when you're helping out other people how special and beautiful you are. in the process. So that's why he say go ahead and do something special for other people. And then I want to know, what does a deer mean? I know everybody else. Deer symbolize okay. They say protectors of the florist. Oh, God is famous. Have a childlike innocence, charm, love, sensitive, vigilance, spirituality, generosity, and elegance. Okay, right. So this is, and it's going to help you. So you helping out other people is going to help you also get in touch with your childlikeness. You know, your innocence, like help to clean the slate, clean with you, especially when they say their innocence. It's just like, you know, which is really pure of heart, really very trusting, elegant, spiritual. Yes, all those things. So that's why he's saying he wants you to do that. Also, we have be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. That's the second time he told you. So, you know, really he's saying honor your feelings about things. You know, don't lie. It's going to help to transform some things in you. I see, is these chameleons? So some kind of way is going to help you to kind of blend. You've been blending with who you are, because I see chameleons. I see the twin, which is the swan up there representing some transformation going on. So water, he blowing the flute, and the water, it looks like it's a lady in the water to me. There's a lot of things going on. So, you know, which is the trueness of your nature, which is you are one of the other counterparts of the divine unisoul partnership. And so, you know, it's only got one swan there. So, you know, again, this is going to help you become into that divinity by you being authentic and being truly who you are. And then I said the heart and matter. So that's what he wants. He's just saying for you, just stay authentic. Don't. Yeah, that's true. And when you start kind of being phony, that messes up the connection too. You know, just be you. It don't matter. You know, okay, well, sometimes I be mean. I be telling them corny jokes to like scare off. And, you know, that's pretty much the main thing that he loves about you. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Okay, and that's what it's saying. So that's going to help you to find yourself and be your true, authentic you. Last thing I want in spirit is about to be say, ask clear. What does the universe want to say to this divine masculine that's going through this situation? What does the universe want to say? I could have got the other one. What's the one? You know, the universe got your back. Let's see, in love. Thank you. That spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. I'm going to take it this way, is that the universe is saying that you need to get together, and the time, which is, again, spend some quality time together. Which means if the time is for you to get together and spend quality time with your significant other, okay? You got to listen. It's time for you all to talk to each other. It's time for you to really start spending time with people who are significant in your life and spend the quality time with them. Okay? Instead of spending and putting all your stuff on these people that's not really of things. I see a moon there, so to me, these things are going to get activated by the moon. So I say by April 19th, which is the moon that's coming in, all this stuff is going to get triggered, and you're going to start setting sail off on the course on this journey of which way, where you want to go, which is off to victory, and having this 9 of water, yeah, a thing that's going on. All right, so this is, this is the divine masculine, and I will be talking to you soon. Well, okay, thank you, divine masculine. That's the other divine masculines. Sign off, but that's funny that he said that. So again, until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay elevated, and again, I'm doing readings. Go to www.divinetwin unisouls11.com, and I can book a reading right there for you, $7 for 15 minutes of a reading. And that is for unions, telling about what's going on with the unions. So again, till next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago. Thank you. I'm trying to hit on the same time. But thank you for seeing, and I hope that this helped you very much so. All right, goodbye.